We have a recon mission to perform. I need your head in the game.
True. I don't say it publicly often. I'll say it here. It's times it's late in the game, and I will put it out there.
It's time you learn the truth, Earthling!
Mr. Speaker, I may be new to this game, but
whom were going to build this space-based weapon system, the first of whom was the Russians, which was existing at that time. Then there would be terrorists, then there would be third world countries, now we call them rogue nations or nations of concern. Then there would be asteroids, and then he would repeat to me over and over, and the last card, the last card, the last card would be the extraterrestrial threat.
While I took revenge on Umbrella, the last handful of survivors took a chopper to safety. They were headed for a town in Alaska called Arcadia.
Many people think that there is some ongoing relationship between extraterrestrials and the secret government. This is not true. In point of fact, they wouldn't bother. What they have done in the covert government is to simulate extraterrestrial events. And there is a lot of research on this, and I'm going to say something here that will make many of you angry. But you know what? I got this expression. I have to credit Brian O'Leary for this. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off.
Far from the end product.
Really interesting. How about some of the physical laws? If we talk about that as well, some have even suggested that we actually live in a in a kind of computer game environment, if you will. Things are very restricted in a 3D sense, at least. Do you subscribe at all to the idea that this the universe is kind of a holographic computer, and we're inside this game, if you will?
Yeah, it's a very interesting idea, and as I thought about that, it occurred to me that ultimately, when you break it down, it doesn't really make that much difference, because
Sure.
if it's let's assume it is a game, but the game is played with all the same chess pieces that constitute the atoms and quarks that populate the physical cosmos. So, in a sense, the ideas collapse to the same idea.
What about evolution again, then? Is this thrown out the door, if you will, with your thesis, or how does that fit into it?
Oh, no, absolutely not. But it really reconceives terrestrial evolution as essentially a subroutine.
To be honest, I don't...
I know how it looks. It's not the end of the world or anything.
Number two, psychotronic weapon systems. These are electromagnetic devices that interface with consciousness and can deceive people very easily. And number three, most importantly, programmed life forms. These are PLFs. And these are creatures that look like a gray or a reptilian or what have you, and they're man-made. I know where they're making them. I know the team. I have people who have been on the team who have created them. They are not extraterrestrial. They are alien, but not extraterrestrial. They are weird, and they're weird science, but they're not ET. This is the big hoax most people don't know about. And this is the information that I have been most threatened with providing. Because they want people to think that there's cowboys and Indians in space, that there are good aliens and bad aliens, and we have to fight the bad ones and have this sort of eschatological solution to the human problem. Don't be deceived again. There is no hostile intent on the part of any actual extraterrestrial civilization, and if there was, you and I would not be breathing the free air of Earth. How do I know this? Because for at least 60 years, since Roswell, we have used very advanced electromagnetic systems, Tesla-type scalar longitudinal technologies.
The hardest hit. Make no mistake, this is a pan flute epidemic.
gravitational time dilation.
Doesn't sound like dabbling to me.
This is a side project, something I've been working on for a while. It deals
way of doing things. It's crime.
They're going to win.
I think that even if it happened like today, before robots have been fully militarized and weaponized and all that stuff, I still think that they would come out on top. Simply because, for one thing, the zombies would eventually kill themselves off because they wouldn't get the flesh. They'd kill off all the humans and then just keel over. But any robots that did perceive them as a threat, if these things are smart enough to learn on their own, those soccer bots could easily trip a zombie. Don't you think?
I think many things on this subject, and I don't think we have enough time.
Oh, you know, I want to point out that the number one theory on some of these sites behind the zombie apocalypse, the number one reason it might come to pass is nanobots, which is actually a robot apocalypse. Don't try to hide it.
Dude, join them together as one. Zombie robot.
Ultimate apocalypse.
Boom. There.
If you'd like more information on how to make sure you never miss your favourite series, including those on our soon-to-launch
Space travelers become embroiled in virtual reality experiments which go horribly wrong.
Fate of the World gives players a chance to save a virtual Earth from climate catastrophe.
The one which is really worrying is epidemic disease. There are so many people who travel around so much that it's certainly possible that something like the Black Death or cholera could come back.
And that means that there is a possibility that at some point in the future a particularly nasty infection could take hold and even turn into a worldwide pandemic that decimated populations not just in the developing world but in the developed world as well.
There is a world we cannot see.
I couldn't believe all the people who knew this. They were the greatest people in history. All I wanted to do was share the secret with the world. I began searching for people alive today who know the secret.
You're too late. What I've done can't be stopped. Now you're going to be a witness to the rebirth of humanity. That's my gift to you. No! No!
Selecting all surrogates. Full database selected.
Jesus. He's trying to kill everyone. Listen, that thing has just uploaded a virus into the system that's going to kill anyone who's using a surrogate.
It's already started. Bobby, we need to unplug everyone, now. Think!
Okay, move over to the terminal to the left. Type in password red 253. We can't unplug it, but maybe we can buffer the operators. Oh god, okay, we got 10 seconds. Okay, look, there are 3 boxes. Type in Tango in the first, X-ray in the second, 772 in the third. Hit enter. Hit enter, what happened? Ah, shit, shift and enter, shift and enter. Oh, he just saved about 1 billion lives there. Okay, now I gotta keep the surrogates from getting fried. Please go back to the first terminal, hit the enter key. Hit the enter key, please. Good, now press yes.
So that's it? Everyone's safe?
What?
All the people?
Yes, yes, of
Of course, yes, all the operators are safe. But if you don't press abort, all the Surians are going to be destroyed. We don't have a lot of time, man. Hit yes. Hi. Hello. Hit yes, Greer. Greer, I'm talking to all the surrogates. Greer, what are you doing? Greer! For God's sakes, what are you waiting for? Press the freaking buttons, huh?
It appears, at least for now, that we're on our own.
All those natural disasters you see on the news reports are really natural. Ice twisters will make you think twice.
$8000万人以上の日本人が犠牲になると報告されている。
このままでは国民の半数を見捨てることになります。